What's up, everybody? Come on in. This is the pre recorded episode 104, Emasculation of the Black. Emasculation of the Black Man. Now, I'm not going to give you a music video today. We're not going to jam out to some crazy tunes. I'm not even going to hit you with my drops. This is something to take serious in the Afro American community. What we're watching is the destruction of the alpha black male. I've said it before, but now they're turning it up notches, and I don't know if we're catching up to it. I don't know if it's too late, but I'm going to point some shit out to you. Emasculate, by definition, deprive a man of his male role or identity, make someone or something weaker or less effective. Remember that. The definition of emasculate. This next slide, Kim Kardashian says Kanye told her career was over because she dresses like Marge Simpson. You see how Kim K is painting the picture of her ex-husband as a rude bully of a husband. She's borderline saying that he was abusive. Borderline. The next slide. Kim Kardashian apologizes to her family for Kanye's treatment. Now, many of you out there, like me, seen the video of a loving Kanye, a caring Kanye, a Kanye that wanted right for his family, wanted his family to go to church, wanted his wife to conceal herself. Many of us seen that, but the picture that Kim Kardashian is painting of Kanye is a brute picture, a destructive picture. She is painting the picture that many of us have never seen before. And this is CNN. The latest episode of The Kardashians includes Kim Kardashian reflecting on Kanye West's treatment of her family. She's quoted, or her sister, Chloe, is quoted, "Most men are not trashing the mother of their kids like that publicly. We don't have to sit here and throw stones back. Just take it on the chin." Kim is quoted as saying, "I do recognize the impact that my relationship has had on my family, and I've never had the opportunity to just say, 'I'm sorry, guys.' I protected that for so long, but I said I will never let that happen to you guys again. For once in my life, I feel strong. I'm not going to let anyone treat you guys away or myself." She's painting the picture of that successful billionaire, mogul, black man as a monster. There's no evidence proves that Kanye is what she is painting him to be. There's no evidence at all. But the masses, because of the media, will roll with it. They will look at Kanye as a monster, a brute bully. They are, in fact, changing who he is as a person. So much that even in the manner that the formerly man, Caitlyn Jenner, comes out to bash Kanye as well. Kanye West, and this is per hiphopdx.com, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian were married for roughly 7 years, producing 4 children in the process. Kanye didn't go quietly after their divorce, especially when Kardashian began dating comedian actor Pete Davidson. In a recent interview with the Pivot podcast, Caitlyn Jenner, who was married to Kardashian's mother, Kris Jenner, for over 20 years, provided some insight into what might have gone wrong during their marriage. Quote, this is Caitlyn Jenner. Pete is, they come over the other day, or they came over the other day, because I told Kim, I haven't even met him yet. So she brought him over and spent a couple hours here at the house. And very, Jenner said, and very different from what she would have normally date. But Kimberly has been through a lot with the guys she's been with, especially Kanye. See how she singles out Kanye, or he, she, whatever you call him. Now, we're not going to talk about the other four failed marriages or three or four failed marriages that Kim was in. We're not going to talk about the sex tape of her showing who she truly is to the world. No, the most destructive thing was the billionaire mogul, the loving black male father, Kanye. Kanye destroyed Kim. That's what Caitlyn Jenner is alluding to. The black alpha conservative male destroyed Kim. But many of you have seen last month when Kanye on video produced the last remaining alleged sex tape of Kim and Ray J. He didn't have to, they were divorced. But he did because the love that he has for Kim. But this is how they emasculate the black male. They make us look crazy. They make us look like we're straight up monsters. If you go all the way back from slavery to Jim Crow, there was posters posted around town talking about the black male and how savagery we was. You had other cultures, black or Mexican, white, telling their daughters to stay away from the black man. He'll beat you and he'll rape you. Now, I work around a lot of Mexican and white females, and they have told me this. They have told me the way they were raised to look at black men, not black women, but black men. But that's not the only black male who's a good public figure, a good representative of the black male. That's not the only one that they're destroying right now. You have Will Smith. Many of us know as a bubbly personality who once confessed that he did not curse on records because he didn't want that image. He didn't want the black male to be looked as a gangster. Now you have Will Smith confessing to Letterman he had a drug-induced vision about his life being destroyed. Now this comes after he slaps Chris Rock, after he destroyed the masculinity of another black man. Now he has to destroy his own. You see, if we're not savages in the eyes of the oppressor, and when I say oppressor, I'm not talking about the white man. I'm talking about anybody who looks at the black man as less than. In the eyes of the oppressor, we're savages. We're brutes. They look at us like rapists, monsters, and also drug addicts. Will Smith just affirmed that to the world, that he himself is a drug addict. Now, I already told you about how they looked at us like rapists. On the screen, I'm going to show you rapper from Dallas, Texas, Yellow Beezy, arrested in connection with November 2021 sexual assault charge. They paint the picture how I've just explained this to you. Now, none of us know. This is all allegedly. But the picture is painted with the black male in America. This is how they are doing us. This is the systematic oppression that many of you talk about, but yet you do not know. It's not just the cops killing the black man. No. I've went through the numbers on that. That's very low. It's society taking away the masculinity of the black man. How can a black man who is not masculine, how can he protect his home? How can he protect himself? But don't worry, mainstream media, they're here to show you which black man to look up to. Now, I don't have anything against the LGBTQ community, but I do have something against the media ripping to shreds the masculine black male to promote the feminist, the feminine black male. New Barbie molded after transgender actress. What is that? Laverne Cox? Great actor or actress, whatever she wants to call herself. I watched The Orange is New Black. But why is it that this is celebrated and not the black male Barbie? What Ken cannot have an opposite? No, this is what they want you to buy your sons and your daughters. They want you to celebrate the black male feminist energy Barbie. This is where the black masculinity has went. And this isn't just your one long shot. RuPaul was the face for gays for at least 20 years. And he wasn't even the richest one. He wasn't even the most famous gay. But he was the blackest gay. I don't know if many of you remember Eternals features first openly gay superhero, and it happens to be a black man. Many of us watch Atlanta. You know his character on Atlanta for being a sexist black rapper, but an alpha character nonetheless on Atlanta. They get that same actor and put him in a role that destroys black masculinity. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I feel is so important to the black man, me, my sons, my nephews, my grandsons. This is what will be the destruction of the black male. I was reading this earlier. Why all the limp wrists? Black gay male representation and masculinity in film. The media possesses a lot of influence over society as a whole. Film is no exception to that. Often people are influenced by what they see on screen. Too often in film, the people seen on screen do not reflect the people they represent. If a group of people are repeatedly represented in a certain way on screen, black males, it will not only negatively influence the audience perception of them, but the group's own perception of themselves. Programming at its finest. A large number of films that contain black gay men consistently portray them in the same light: weak, submissive, and most of all, uh, what is that? Effeminate. By making the black gay man a stereotype, this characterization further oppresses an already marginalized group and makes audience ignorant to the different identities of these men. What have I been telling you this whole episode? Black men around this world are losing their masculinity by what they see on screen, by what others see on screen. That's how they judge us, by who represents us. I just showed you. I just showed you how they're painting Kanye to be a savage, how they're painting Will Smith to be a drug addict, how they're painting Yellow Beezy on being a rapist, and how they're painting the black male as transgender and gay. submissive, willing to do anything for a fucking check. But the black woman tried to come out in her female way and protect that black man. See, black men and black women have a long history where the black woman has to protect the black man. Jumping in front of Master when Master whoops that black man on that tree, giving her body in front of the black man to the Master so he wouldn't rape the black man. But somewhere in society, black women and black men have despised that black woman who comes to defense of the masculine black man. Tachina Arnold from Everybody Hates Chris, from Martin, the Martin Lawrence Show. Tachina Arnold criticized Twitter after asking how black women can stop the emasculation of black men in America. This was just April 13th, 2022. A month and a half ago. Some of this is just despicable. Tachina Arnold, what can we as black women in America do to stop aiding in the emasculation of black men in America? At Little Charles TV, April 13th says, not you. This, I don't even know how to pronounce this, but we as black women, this is a black woman who says this, by the way. We as black women are not responsible for the image that black men have created for themselves. I wish people would stop placing this responsibility on us. That's a black woman who does not want the responsibility on protecting the masculine black male. This is why I'm hard on black people. This is why you guys can't stand me in the black community. Because of shit like this, the ignorance. Another person, what about us as black women? Where's the protection and respect for us? This person, you can start by taking back this insulting, unequivocally asinine question that is completely devoid of any actual historical context to back it up. This person is fucking ignorant. The black slave, the black male had to watch his woman be brutally raped in front of him. History tells us that. What the fuck are they talking about? That's your job. As a black woman, that's your job to protect the black masculinity. But don't worry. Don't worry. They have a plan that everyone's saluting. How about black men just stop having kids? Right? Nick Cannon talks vasectomy plans. Nick Cannon, who has 10, 13, 14, 15, 20 kids? Now he's going to get a vasectomy. He's rich enough to the point of where he doesn't need a vasectomy. He could take care of all his kids and generations after. But they've gotten to him. This is how crazy this is. This is how they get us. You see, I just told you how the media puts these puppets in front of us. As for any vasectomy plans, Cannon could make a pretty penny off of it after he told E! News he was considering one last week. He was hit up by multiple vasectomy companies who want him to become the face of the procedure. They want the black face to the procedure of depopulation of the black. They tell you what it is. So once again, how is it not your job, black woman, to protect that black man? You see how the Armenian is protecting that black man in Kanye. But that reminded me of the forgotten slave history, the vasectomy. Male slaves would work as field workers or guards at the harems to ensure that they never reproduced in case they got intimate with their fellow female slaves. The men and boys were castrated and made eunuchs in a brutal operation where majority would lose their lives in the process. This wasn't from the whitey. This is from the Arab, the other African. The practice of castration on black male slaves in the most inhumane manner altered an entire generation of these men that could not reproduce. The Arab masters, what is that? Sharid children with a black female. I'm fucking hot right now. I'm hot. This devastation by the men saw those who survived committing suicide. They castrated us, and now they are willingly paying us to castrate ourselves. To me, this is bigger news than what is going on in Ukraine, than what is going on in our nation's capital. The depopulation of the black is happening, and it's happening at a fast pace. They have us celebrating the black male feminist and hating the black masculine male. I will not stand for it. No, I won't. I'll call it out every time. That's what I'm here to do. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the pre-recorded show. Thank you for hearing me out on that. I will catch you guys later. I'm going to watch the Davis Romero fight tonight. Have a great weekend. What is it? Memorial Day Monday? Have a great Memorial Day. And I shall see you hopefully Tuesday, if not next Saturday. Thank you. Come again.